What's up guys, and welcome to today's video. Now I've got something which, to be honest, I feel a little bit guilty about saying, because when price ranges were first implemented into this game, you know, we kind of saw players not selling, the market an absolute mess, etc, etc. But I will stand by this, and it's kind of made me enjoy PlayStation quite a bit more. Now, for PlayStation, I would personally say price ranges are actually working, and with Team of the Season coming, it will only help it to work even further. So I'm going to give you guys a few examples and reasons as to why, and it kind of pinpoints a few things which EA are just doing which are completely wrong and affecting the Xbox market especially. So on your screen right now will be a little example of Ibrahimovic's price bands and price ranges or whatever at this current period of time, okay? So Ibrahimovic on Xbox is 190,000 coins minimum and 280,000 coins maximum buy now. Now, whenever on FIFA have you been able to pay 280,000 coins for 90 Ibra? Whenever, like that's never happened. He's always been around the 500k mark, even 1 million coins at some points on like most FIFAs. So people are kind of reluctant to sell them if they get him in a pack, or there's too little people like buying him on the market and then wanting to sell him back, and so it's basically just like literally the market is just rammed with loads of people trying to sell these Ibras, because at this point now they're getting incredibly impatient and no one's being able to sell their players. But on PlayStation, the price is what it really should be, okay? 500,000 coins minimum and then 750k maximum buy now. And he is actually selling for in between that amount. He's actually selling for about 550, 600k. I've managed to sell both of mine. I'm actually having no problem selling any player in my club right now on PlayStation. For me, that market feels as good as it was before price ranges, and price ranges aren't really anything that I'm bothered about anymore, but I am bothered about them on the Xbox market. So I'm going to go ahead and move onto my screen right now. I'm going to go into my club now, and to prove this to you guys, I'm going to go ahead and sell one of my players. It's probably going to be a gold player or something like that. Let's go ahead and use, let's say Ribery, okay? So we'll list him on transfer list. Starting price is 160,000 coins, 250k buy now. And we're going to go ahead and show you now, as you can see, the start price here, 176,000 coins, 177k bid, and his minimum is 160 buy now. So you guys are saying, oh, you know, I can't sell my players on Xbox, etc. Well, for, you know, compared to Xbox, for very little money, you can actually go ahead and grab yourself some coins on PlayStation. Now I've said this, they're probably going to be a bit more expensive, but you can go ahead, buy yourself an account on PlayStation with maybe like 1 million coins, and you will actually be able to play the game properly, etc, etc. So I'm going to prove this to you guys. This is actually no, I don't want to sell him because he's my first pack pulled Ribery. But you guys get the gist. We'll do another example as well with Ribery, just to show you guys that everything is legit. Okay, let's go ahead. No, sorry, not Ribery. For flip's sake, we'll use Hazard for this one. Okay, so let's go Hazard. Here we are. List on transfer. Okay, his starting price is 130, maximum buy now is 190. Compare price. As you can see, his price is about 170,000 coins. That's a bid, and he probably is going nearer his maximum buy now than he is going his minimum. So we are now going to go ahead and jump onto the Xbox market and have a little comparison and see, you know, and kind of compare the two markets and see how well price ranges are doing per console. Alright, so now we are on the Xbox market, and I'm going to show you guys now with the actions button. We'll go ahead, list on transfer market. His price range is 190k start price and 280k buy now. Now, if we go to compare price, you will see that there's a load for buy nows in the minimum, 191,000 coins. There is absolutely loads of them not selling. Now, this is the difference between Xbox and PlayStation. Yes, arguably, Xbox has a lot more users on there, so you know what, fair enough, maybe the prices should be a little bit lower, but they shouldn't be half the price. You know, that is a little bit ridiculous. Now, I can show this as well for another example. Let me use Di Maria. His minimum start price is 27,500 coins, 42,500 by now. I'll be quite surprised actually if the starting price is his minimum by now as well. And you can pretty much see, it's to be fair with Di Maria, he's quite a cheap player anyway. That's kind of one exception in this video. I'm gonna try and see someone else. See that, I think this Gertz is not going to go for 8k because he's just far. Okay, bloody hell, that's even surprised me. Yeah, well, okay, so Di Maria is probably one of the only exceptions you've got. But even so, these players are selling for much cheaper than they really should be, and that's the reason why there's so many on the market. And it's kind of a thing that you can't really go back on now. EA have made this change, but I think it's something that they should definitely consider in FIFA 16. You never know, maybe they're actually playing two different types of the price ranges. It seems like on PlayStation they haven't actually really changed much at all in terms of the players' prices week in, week out, but Xbox, we've kind of seen a significant change in how they're working. Personally for me, right now, the PlayStation market is perfect. It's just what I want. I think it's better, it's much fairer. Everyone is kind of happy days at the moment, and players aren't extinct. That's a lie. You know, players in the market, ever since these kind of purple players have come out in packs and some good team of the weeks, it's kind of given it a bit of a lease of life into the PlayStation market. So yeah, I'm personally very, very happy with how the PlayStation market is at the moment. And I did actually prefer the Xbox before, but now I am slowly swaying towards the PlayStation. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think EA have done a good job? And if you think that they haven't, let me know the reasons why. What do you prefer, Xbox or PlayStation, for the transfer market and for playing Ultimate Team? And what do you think is the fairer? Do you think players should have that kind of, you know, a bit more of an expensive value on them rather than a cheap value? Because a cheap value, the downfalls with it, you're not going to be able to sell your players if they're expensive. You know, maybe it's kind of a niche market for only a few people can actually go ahead and buy him compared to on Xbox. But in the long run, you can actually sell your players. That's the main thing. And the whole point of Ultimate Team is to trade, play games, and you know, have a lot of fun. So it's a bit disappointing that Xbox, you can't really do that as much now. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Peace.